Hey ladies and gents, it's me, Blackwell. Hello. Welcome back to another live stream of Fallout 76. How are we doing? I hope you're well. Brightness needs a bit of adjustment. I had been adjusting it, but it just edit undid. This operation is setting is not available as follows as a movie. Okay. There we go. That should be okay for now. I don't want to turn the light up too bright because it's warm. I don't want to get it overly warm in here, and it's got a nice balance on the side actually. Yeah, if I turn the ISO down a bit more, then we do get a bit of a gulf. But maybe we can change it throughout. Maybe later on it gets a bit dimmer in here, then we can brighten up the lights and change things around and that kind of thing. So yeah. Anyway, hello. Hope you're well. We should have Fallout 76 available. It's on Elder Scrolls at the moment, so I just need to switch that. There we go. Good as gold. Right. So today is Time Trial Thursday. It's another Thursday already. Rushing around these weeks nowadays. And the impetus about Time Trial Thursday is to run daily ops, set a base time, and then try and beat that time. You can run it as a solo, as in I can run one solo because I'll have to be part of the team to show that it's been completed. Or you can run as a duo. So yeah, if you want to run it on your own, you can do with me, or you can do a trio, or a quad. So yeah, let's see what time we get today. I think it's going to be mutated double dailies, you know. But we will be on Bill Biffle. Our carry weight's not an issue now. Holiday Scorched have come and gone. But we do have mutated party packs on the hour. So, you know, they may be heavy. We'll have to find out. Hey, View, how's it going? What's the item for the day? It finishes in 4 minutes and it's a giant Vault-Tec logo statue. I'm pretty sure I've got that as a pendant somewhere. Wonder what we get in 4 minutes then. We're a little bit late to start, but ayo, never mind. Hit that play button, let's jump in that game. Been alright, though could do without a headache. God dang, I'd say drink water. And apparently there's some kind of science behind migraines. If you put hot water, if you put your feet in hot water, it draws the blood away from your head and relieves your migraine a bit, apparently. I've not tried it, I don't really get migraines, but yeah. Worth a try if you're suffering. Not that bit, if you just got a headache, and maybe drink some water and take some medicaments, whatnot. So I was on this game a little bit earlier. I was down here at the whatever lumber mill this one is, West Virginia Lumber Co., because I was putting my survival tent here. I wanted to get a nice little thumbnail for my upcoming item of the month video for the latest Fallout 76 survival tent. So I put my tent down. I think I got a really good thumbnail of it. It's in Discord if you have access to the Viewers Extras channels. So yeah, we got a meeting in 5 minutes. Long like the body of a snake. Or the tail of a snake. I don't know. We've had a conversation like that before. I guess the snake's tail begins after its arsehole. But you tell it that. I'm not telling a snake that. So I tried to take a screenshot earlier from here of this angle here because I found a scavenger and that survival tent on that corner looked really good. However, this bloody scavenger earlier would not do this. He would not be in this position. He kept walking into the water and then walking out of the water and just standing next to my survival tent. It was infuriating. Do the sifty action. He didn't do that action right there. That would have been perfect. That would have been so perfect. Instead of complaining about it, I should be doing the actual taking of the photo right now. Let's see if we can get that photo. I don't know if we can improve the photo because it was a really good looking photo. But we're kind of getting that right now, aren't we? So let's just make use of it. The weather's not too bad. Depth of field is on. Strength is there. See, don't you do it. Where are you going now, sir? What is your plan, sir? What are you doing? I think saturated is probably the one that made it pop even more. No, it was enhance. That's what it was. But then I need to sort out the field of view touch. No, the view roll. See, when you set up the photo, oh no, man's just going to stand there forever now. And he just stands there. It's like, for crying out. Finally, a nice day to do the thing. Do the thing. Do the action. And he never does. It'd have been a great shot. But never mind. I tell you what, that enhance does make the survival tent look nice and clean. See? Nothing. Nothing to be said and nothing to be done. He just doesn't do anything. Just stands there. So for that reason, he's dead. Yeah. And nobody knows about it because he's gone. He's in the water now. Not a single fingerprint on him. Ironic that he died right next to a survival tent. Maybe he just didn't understand what survival meant. So, yeah, I am putting a video out for this tent today. Hopefully, if I can get the voiceover done this evening, then I'll get that done. But it's not perfect, and I'm going to be offering suggestions. That is the pain. This is one of the main reasons why it's not perfect. If it's not completely flat, you have to jump to get into it. It's just a bit shit. But yeah, it looks quite cool, but it is a bit shit. Right, Moonshine Jamboree's up. Crack on with that. Only be killed by melee. Bring your melee weapons in. Hey, Fred. How's it going, sir? I tip my hat to you, whatever that is. Is that a tip of the hat? I don't know. Don't know. What's that there? What is that? Piece of black fluff. Alright. Let's put a ring on. Right, is that level 8 I've just seen? It is. Don Boyle. No, Don Hoyle. Yeah, we've got a couple. Yeah, we'll use the Bony Death Downbow. Wait, no, because that's bloodied. I've got a proposition for chat. If they would like to help me, this would be quite interesting. And I think there's a couple of people out there called Fred and Sarge, and there may be other people out there who can help as well. But they may not be able to help based on what I'm after. So I'm thinking I'm starting up thoughts on comparing certain weapon classes. No, right, I'll start over so I can word it properly without sounding like a fucking absolute noob. Hey, Easy Fallout, how's it going? Happy Fallout. Happy Moonshine Jamboree. Right, so Jamboree's just about to start. Cool. I am looking for different legendary effects on the same weapon, but I'm looking for 1-star versions. So the first one that I started thinking about was I want to compare anti-armor with aristocrats. So what I've read so far, I believe aristocrats is better. The only hindrance is you need 30,000 caps for it to be active. Anti-armor, you don't need any prerequisites. But I believe that aristocrats is a little bit tiny little bit stronger. A couple of percent better. So the best way to do this is to find or craft weapons which are 1-star, which have them effect on them. So I'm thinking we could look at stuff like that. and we can make videos on that. I know Angry Turtle's done some stuff, but the data that he's got, it wasn't at a time where you had things like damage numbers, so it's quite dated. Now, is it going to be useful that we have these new updated versions of these videos? Then possibly, yeah. And it also gives me, you know, a way to practice scientific experiments in Fallout, I suppose. So yeah, that's what I'm sort of thinking, or leaning towards doing a couple of videos of, because I think it's going to have some use. And then obviously if it's a 1-star, the 2- and 3-star effect won't be having an impact, and then we'll have to have things like gun food switched off and adrenaline and so on. So yeah, making a nice control group as well, quite good. So that's something that I'm thinking of doing. Have you finished editing the resume? I hope it will help. I think yeah. I have indeed. And if it helps, I tell you what, if it has the exact same impact as my previous CV, then it will still help, because knowing that someone's looked over it and verified that it's decent fills me with more confidence than if they don't. So at the very minimum, you're doing my confidence a world of good view. So thank you for your help. And that's bare minimum. That's the minimum. It's not going to be the minimum. We both know that it's a stronger positioned layout and laid out resume. So at the bare minimum, you are helping my confidence. At the maximum, you're gonna help me get a better suited role for my skills and traits. So yeah, ballpark figure. It's great. Could be incredible. Depends on how we proceed in the next couple of months or weeks or whatnot. I have been in touch with a couple of agencies regarding my CV and stuff and my resume, and that was just literally good, wasn't he? And so I've been put forward for one role, and a different recruitment agency contacted me because they've seen my CV and they've said, we've got a role for you to be put forward for, and it's the same one. So I'm like, well, if multiple agencies are seeing my CV and thinking the same thing for the same role, then surely it's a good suited position for that fucking role. So yeah, confidence is on that. It's on the high right now. Nothing else, you'll know better how to explain your work experience. Yeah, true. Yeah, and I'm talking with Pat as well. Je ne sais quack on YouTube about interviews as well. So for me, I feel like my honesty lets me down in interviews, because sometimes I may go off the work specific based trait that they're looking for in questions. So I need to sort of revisit how I'm approaching the star questions, basically. I never liked interviews, and I don't think anyone does who really likes interviews, to be fair. But yeah, just revisiting them and sort of figuring out an optimized, more efficient way of saying, you know, giving them the answer they need, sort of thing. Giving them a position-based answer that's fitting to the role that they are offering. Instead of going off on one about a situation similar but from a completely different perspective. But yeah, so knowing when to be honest matters. See, I grew up knowing to be honest all the time, and that gets me unemployed. It doesn't get me sacked. I left my previous job because I wanted to pursue something social media based, and the role was evolving into something not social media based. So.
more we can collect. They all look so slimy and useless for anything other than moonshine.
I've also been in a little bit of a conversation about metrics of social media. And that's sort of something I'm not so sure on which ones are important. So I'm doing a bit of research on that and figuring out which metrics are important. And then obviously that's going to A, help me drive my growth properly, and B, help me understand what people are looking for in metrics when they're looking for hiring people. But also I've got to realise that my metrics are not visible to other people. So I could tell absolute dog shit, but I'm not going to because my metrics are actually pretty good. So, yeah. Anybody helping me over here or not? I guess someone is. Some VFX going on. Morals are poor man's quality. Don't say that. That sounds... That makes me sad about the state of the world. There you go, kid. On your feet. A bit of water fight against these ghouls and gulpers who for some reason get along for this one event. It's a bit weird, isn't it? I saw one suggestion on the Fallout 76 Bethesda's Discord, and it was hold down left click for melee attack because clicking repeatedly is tiring. I thought it was funny. Like, if you've got an automatic, yeah, fair enough. But melee attack, like, it's not automatic. So no, it's ridiculous. Left clicking is tiring. Well, don't play games then if it's that tiring. If it's tiring you out, stop doing it. It's like saying riflemen should be click and hold and you shoot multiple times. Well, no, because it's single fire. That's the whole point. Just, oh, seeing some rejected suggestions is hilarious. It just is.
You don't see angry, sizable salamanders do that every day.
I doth find it amuse. Many amuse. Can we not repair this, no? Looks like really covered, which is nice. Oh, do I need someone running in there with a... Yeah, I can do it. You got a flame sword, nice. Have any grenades? That guy. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Back up. The stills are being attacked. Damn right there. Everything's dead before I even get out of there, it's fine. Medic with the drill of that. That's cool. Yeah, I'm happy with that. My carry rate wasn't a problem, but now it is. So I'm probably carrying loads of rubbish. Hey, Tea Leaf, how you doing? Good afternoon. How are you today? I'm okay, thanks. Nice. Love that. My day's alright as well. Legendary. Cool. An electrified cattle prod. Moonshine Jamboree. Whack! What? Oh god. Yeah, that's fine. I'll kill that one as well. You want a bit? Yeah, okay. You can have some as well. There you go. Did I get a treasury mutated party pack? Correct. Mutated party pack. What the fuck's going on over there? Nah, I can't. People are fucking around, that's what it is. Nice. There's a bench over here we can use, so that's good. Scrap all that down. You need scrapping down. $403, okay. So we've got the new survival tent. We're going to be using it today to just sort of see how. Oh, look at them everywhere. Stick it in a tree. I was actually testing earlier to see if you could place it in the water or on the water. Couldn't really do it. See, this is shit. They need to work this out. I know there's a tree in here, but still. Maybe if I use the crafting bench, it'll phase me through it. Not ideal, but there you go. That's what you've got to put up with, apparently. Right, scrap box. Tinker's workbench, ammo box. So there's another one over here. Let's take a look at that one. See how well this one's doing. So this one's bogged into the land, but it is sort of sticking out a bit. It's not clipping, but what is that called when it's hovering like that? Because whenever it hovers, you can't just automatically walk in, which is causing the biggest issues. Because then you got to jump up here, wait till fucking come down, just to get in the fucking thing. It's just a pain. Not ideal, not thought through, and it needs a bit of work on it. Right. It wouldn't surprise me if you can somehow put it so you can get into the bed, then clip under the fucking map. Because it doesn't feel like it's been thought through at all. You get out this side, yeah? Okay. One thing that is good, though, is the bed. Because you get a proper rested XP buff, rather than sleeping on a bedroll, sleeping on a sleeping bag, that kind of thing. So that's nice. There's 2 workbenches in here. Yeah, okay. Well, it's 3 if you want to count the cooking one. But yeah, it's pros and cons, really. We need to get to the train station, so we'll head up there. Oh, there's another one here. Let's have a look at this one. Let's see if this one's got any problem. Yeah, so this one again is just sort of hovering. It's desperate need of a base. And I'm going to go over it in the YouTube video, but essentially what I've seen is previous survival tents have better options. Let's go into here and I'll show you. So these ones with the stairs, they've got pillars which make it embed into the ground better, and then the stairs you can obviously go up without having to jump. There's no lip that you have to step up, and if it's hovering then you struggle, but this one does. These ones are really useful because the concrete on them, where's it going? How do you inspect it? Oh, the concrete base on them, there's no steps or anything like that, but you can automatically go up them like you can on a concrete block on a camp. So yeah, even that kind of base would work. And then I think the best one, because it fits with the world, it's a good mound, it looks good, and it sits well, it never clips and hangs over stuff, or it does, very rarely does, is the vintage survival. And again, you don't need to jump up it to go up it, you just walk up it. So there are options and they're already available, but this one, not finished. Right, let's have a look in the store, see what the new item is. So we've got a free item, which looks like a lunchbox. Yeah. And then we've got, available for 1 day only, is the gold revolver paint. The Triumph Terrace Track House. I've had a look in one of these, and it is the house from Fallout 4. So if you're thinking it looks similar, the layout is the same. So you can probably kit it out to look like the beginning of Fallout 4. It might be slightly updated graphics-wise, but it is the same. It says we've got a free item, but we haven't. There we go, it's gone. Right, anyway, to the train station. See, even that one with the tiniest little lip on it, you struggle to get up it. And you sure as hell can't get out this side now. In its defense, it's the first survival tent where you could enter in both sides, but if you struggle to get out that back side, then just seal it off. That's another option they could do, I suppose. I wouldn't appreciate it being sealed off like that. It's cool to have it open. Maybe figure out a different way of having the bed. Dangerous pastimes up. Pipe wrench, shovel, Juggernaut's electric cattle prod. Now we don't need that. We don't need that or that or any. We don't need any of these 1 stars. I do want some 1 stars, but I will probably craft them a bit later on, so that's fine. Let's go over to this part here where I know the survival tent will go down. And let's see if we can get it laying flat. Just in a part of Appalachia, let's see if we can just get it laying properly, nice and flat so it looks clean. This is quite a flat area. Quite flat. Not the flattest, but I mean, it looks quite flat here, doesn't it? Let's see. So even then, look, even then it's kind of hovering. It's just so difficult to get it right. So it needs that base. It so desperately does, because it's clipping there and it's floating there. So yeah, it's poor design. It's an oversight. We're here to cook. Yeah. Because I think we've got a bunch of gulper stuff to cook and then sell. We need to recoup some of our cash. I've been going around buying some of the plans for the holiday Scorched just to try and finish off my bingo card. I've still got a few left to do, but I've got the majority of the new stuff, which I'm quite proud of myself with. And I've got the mole rat wind chime as well. How many camps do we have? Lost treasures, okay. Skull collector, trust. I think I might have to wait until they're on sale. Get myself a new camp slot. Because I'm thinking I want to build a camp using the vintage, you know, the previous survival tent that we've been using, the vintage camper, the camp item version of that with maybe the mole rat wind chimes and pretty cool, and some other bits. Raider journal entry. Let's pop that in there. And I'm also picking up seasonal event plans if they're relatively cheap. So like the 44 blue camo paint, for example, and this handbag backpack I've seen a couple of times as well. So yeah, let us know. We might do you a nice little deal on stuff. Right, Dangerous Pastimes is up. Let's go do that. It's pretty straightforward, to be honest. Go kill some Lost until